Back to another episode of Wattpad Read React Review. This is Writer's Mob, and yeah, we're going to be diving back into where I last left off. Now, if you guys don't know what Wattpad Read React Review is, it's where I pretty much show you guys my Wattpad library, all the books I have inside there, and I choose a book out of there. I read through it and I critique it at the same time. I list the things that I like, list the things that I don't like, and I also give it a rating out of 10. Now, the rating system, it could, it goes according to how well the story is developed, spelling and grammar, how the characters are developed, the dialogue, all these things. And I'm going to rate it accordingly to all those factors. Blah blah blah. My tongue is a bit tired right now, guys. But yeah. So the last time I left off, which was quite some time ago, almost a year, I started reading Sol Terra, The Leap by C.A. Harland. And I have to say, this book it caught me by surprise. It is 13 parts long, so it's not a very long book, but it's a very good read. Surprisingly, it only has 40.6 thousand reads, but I think it actually deserves a lot more than that. Now, let me get back into where I last was. Right. I stopped at the end of chapter 2, but I went ahead and did something here. I went ahead and I read the whole book, not just chapter 3. So yeah, I finished this first book here. And what I have to say is, on the whole thing, I really like it. I really, really like it. If I'm going to rate this book out of 10, I would give it an 8.5. And I'm going to tell you guys why I give it an 8.5. There are many things within this book that I really like. Alright, so let me just give you a quick overview of what this is, what the book is about. Now, I'm letting you guys know from now, there are going to be some spoilers. So if you haven't read this book as yet, I am going to leave the link down in the description so you can go and check the book out yourselves, and also, give the author some feedback, and also give me some feedback as well. Let me know how you guys enjoyed the book. If you guys enjoy the same things or dislike the same thing as I do. Yeah. So pretty much the book is about let's see, what's what I'm looking for? A bounty hunter, yes. It has two main characters, Cal and Pia. Cal is an alien, but he's humanoid in shape, and he's a bounty hunter. So he goes from different planets to planet, capturing aliens that have either, smuggled themselves into the country or committing illegal acts, such like that. And he met Pia when he came to Earth to apprehend a shape-shifting alien, and Pia actually helped him out a great bit. So he actually agreed to help her get off planet. And from there on, their relationship kind of really got developed to the point where instead of just taking her off planet, he took her on as a partner. And they started working together, going on different adventures, capturing aliens and such. Now, what is really unique about this book that I really enjoyed is that each chapter is like a different episode in a TV series. So it's like each chapter is a self-contained story on its own. That's pretty much what it can be. So, let me see. The first episode 1 is when Carl came to Earth. Pia helped him out. They captured the alien and they left Earth. Episode 2, chapter 2, is where they went to a different planet. Now it's the same story continuing, but in each chapter, it's like they're facing a different task, a different challenge, and at the end of the chapter, they've accomplished their task. They've gotten what they wanted to, and they move on to something else. Now there is one underlying plot throughout the whole story. It's like Cal, before he was a bounty hunter, he was actually a scientist, and he was actually working on, you could say, Darwin's theory of evolution, something like that, but in a universal term, because he realized something. He realized that a lot of the species within the universe they shared a lot of the same similarities. Not in that they were both bipedal, they walked on two legs, they stood upright, and they were pretty much human in shape, human in figure. So he wanted to find out exactly why that is when there were so many light years distance between different planets, but at the same time, sometimes the two planets would have similar characteristics in the beings. So that was one thing that he was working out, and they actually get into that. Some of the mystery behind that is actually revealed as the story goes along. And one or two of these chapters, they actually interlink with one another. So like where I said that each chapter is like one story on its own, there are a couple chapters here where one story continues into another chapter, like a to be continued. And I actually really like that. Again, I don't want to spoil too much of this book for you guys, but as the story progressed from, this is what, chapter 3 here? Is it? Okay, this is chapter 3 here. But the character development was pretty much excellent. I really love the dynamic between the two characters. Cal has a more cowboy bebop feel to him. The whole story has a cowboy bebop feel because it's pretty much exactly like cowboy bebop. They're bounty hunters, they're going about different parts in the galaxy, doing different various jobs, gaining money, making friends, solving cases, stuff like that. So it's pretty much cowboy bebop in space, and I really liked it. The character development between the two characters was well done. The amount of different sceneries that we're taking to draw the different chapters, that was really done as well. Even though there's not much page space I could say, per chapter to fully go into different cultures and all the different designs of each planet that they go to. At the same time, we get enough to know enough so we'll understand what is happening within the story, within the chapter. The dialogue between the two characters as well, and among other characters within the story, it's realistic. There's some humor to it, which I really enjoy, because we get some chapters are from the viewpoint of Cal, and some other chapters are from the viewpoint of Pia. But between those two, we could see there's a clear distinction between the dialogue, how each character would go about thinking. The sense of humor between the two characters are different, but at the same time, we see that it's really realistic in a sense, and really light-hearted. So I truly did enjoy the dialogue, the character development. The story is pretty unique, the plot as well. So all these things, they factor into me giving this book an 8.5 rating. The only reason why I did not give it a perfect 10 is because it was too short, in my opinion. There's only 13 chapters in this book. I mean, there's still the other book that I have to get into reading, but then again, still, it's only 2 books within a series that I can say from the author, and this book only has 13 chapters. The other book, I think, let me get into that and see. Do I have it here in my library somewhere? Sol Terra. Oh wait, here it is. It's unavailable right now. I'm not in an area where I have Wi-Fi or data right now. I'm at my shop, so I'm at a remote location, and I'm doing this recording from my phone. That's why I'm not seeing my face, because I don't have a proper setup as yet. But yeah, I do have the second book here, so I will be getting into that so we can continue reading. But yeah, this book was excellent. I give it 8.5. Again, if you guys want to check it out, link in the description. I'm also leaving a link to my own Wattpad library down there as well, so you guys can check out my library, see what books that I have, and you guys can also comment to say which books you'd like me to read, and I'll be also doing read-alongs. So just like how I stopped off doing the series the last time, I'm going to be reading chapter by chapter giving my review and feedback on that chapter, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys read along with me so we can have a discussion and see if we have the same viewpoint, if we like certain things, if we dislike certain things. That'd be really interesting. So yeah, this is it for this episode of Wattpad Read React Review. So I'll be looking forward to checking you guys out next time. Peace.